What is up, Jamily? This is JamiroFan2000 here with yet another episode of the Jamiroquai Minute. All the latest Jamiroquai news in less than 1 minute, so let's get right into it. This is yet another recap video for the second tour date from the third leg of the Automaton tour for Jamiroquai, where they're going to be touring the UK, Europe, and South America in the coming months of November and December. This video is recapping their gig at the Barclaycard Arena, formerly known as the Birmingham Arena in Birmingham, England, from last night. And there were a lot of amazing takeaways from this gig. A lot of good a lot of the Jamily from Facebook and from Jamiro Talk were at this gig, and they had an amazing time. But the two biggest takeaways from this concert were the return, and I do mean return, of Too Young to Die to the Jamiroquai Automaton live playlist. If you don't know, Too Young to Die has not been performed live by Jamiroquai since 2013. So they did jazz up this, much like they did earlier in the Automaton tour with the track On Mercy of Planet Earth. They remixed it and did a little edits of their instrumentation and made it absolutely amazing, revitalized the song. They did a little bit of retooling to Too Young to Die for this rendition at Birmingham, and it was absolutely awesome. And the other main takeaway, which kind of is trumping the news of the debut of the return of Too Young to Die to the Jamiroquai live set list, at least for the Automaton tour, JK introduced the Jamily to his oldest daughter, Carla, at the gig. This was totally unexpected, but several pictures have emerged on Instagram of him introducing his daughter Carla to the live crowd there in Birmingham. So that was an amazing bonus. And not to mention JK being the ever thoughtful father, she was wearing soundproof headphones because the concert obviously was live, but JK wanted to look out for his daughter, so she was wearing these little red headphones, these soundproof headphones, because things, concerts can be loud, so he didn't want his daughter's ears to get droned out by the music. But that was also another very memorable moment for Birmingham. So far, we're 2 gigs into this 23rd leg of the Automaton tour, and it has been absolutely super memorable. We had Manchester. They brought back Don't Get Hate a Chance back to the set list, and now we had these 2 amazing memorable moments. And of course, I did a summary post on the JamiroQuai subreddit covering all the social media activity, all the pictures and videos and everything from the Birmingham gig at the Barclaycard Arena from last night. So be sure to run by the JamiroQuai subreddit, check that out. Not to mention, there was a massive, much like I did for the Manchester gig, I did a YouTube playlist of all the fan videos that have so far emerged on YouTube from the Birmingham gig. And not to mention, a YouTuber by the name of 11 I Am Ross Kenny recorded the whole Birmingham gig. So I just added that to the playlist too, so be sure to check that out. And I've watched about a good amount of these captures so far that have emerged on YouTube from the Birmingham gig, and Jamiroquai sounded amazing. Not to mention, we actually got our first glimpse of the film that they play on the projection screen before Jamiroquai hits the stage, and man, that should be released as its own movie, because they did an amazing job on that too. Everything I have discussed in this Jamiroquai Minute, as always, are in the description of this video down below, including a link to the summary post for the Birmingham gig on the Jamiroquai subreddit, a link to the playlist of all the fan videos that have emerged on YouTube from the Birmingham gig, including the full gig, before mentioned gig recording from I Am Ross Kenny. And there's another bonus on this video at the end of this video. A good friend of the Jamiroquai subreddit and a fellow user by the name of Guy Not Seeking Guy went to the gig, took some great pictures, also recorded, actually much like much other fans, did record the live debut or live return debut of Too Young to Die. So I've added that to the Birmingham YouTube playlist, so be sure to check that out on the playlist. But attached to this video is another recording of the Too Young to Die live debut at the Birmingham gig from last night, from a fellow fan by the name of Tom from the Automaton group on Facebook. So I'd like to send a massive thank you for getting permission from my friend Tom on the Jamiroquai Automaton group for using his footage, and that is going to be playing on this video at the end of this video once I finish it. I edited it in, and it's a very, very awesome. The new Too Young to Die sounds amazing. I absolutely love it. I love it. It reminds me so much of the retooled Mercy on Planet Earth, and I have been lobbying heavily on social media for Jamiroquai to release that, to record that new version of Mercy on Planet Earth. Now Too Young to Die in the studio and release it maybe as a free download or something. But Yeah, absolutely amazing stuff. So as always, this is JamiroFan2000, and I'll see you again really soon with another Jamiroquai Minute. And thank you for all the support, watching the videos and everything as always. So and as for a tour update for when Jamiroquai is touring again, they will be touring next week on Tuesday and Wednesday. So expect videos from the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel, and respectively expect some reposts on the JAMIROQUAI subreddit to be following before those gigs. So keep your eyes on the JAMIROQUAI subreddit, keep your eyes on YouTube, and on social media for everything concerning the as the Automaton tour rolls on for its third leg throughout UK, of course Europe, and of course later in December they're going back down to South America. So South America Jamily, get ready. And as always, this is JamiroFan2000, and enjoy this footage, and I'll see you again really soon with another Jamiroquai Minute. And that footage will be starting right now.